Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Dumbo, the classic 1941 film. It is actually a kind of a crime, considering yesterday we had a movie, quote unquote, a movie about elephants, and it was longer than this. Dumbo, which is the classic animated feature, somehow clocked in at just over an hour, and here it says here, just bad. Here, it says it's an hour and 3 minutes long. You gotta know that 3 minutes is all the translation credits that they have at the end. And if you cut out the opening titles, yeah, this movie is well under an hour in length. And I was surprised that I doubt I've seen this movie since I was a little kid. So I have to treat it as if I've never seen it before. I'm actually marking it on my list as a new watch because, yeah, I have no frame of reference. It's the kind of thing where you know the Dumbo story. It's the little elephant gets born. He's picked on because of his giant ears. He's then convinced that he can fly by his mouse manager and some crows who. Let's see, this says, yes, may contain outdated cultural references. Yeah, the crows are that outdated cultural reference. Just in case you were curious. Yeah, so, anyway, somehow, this is also one of the, probably the first and maybe the only Disney film in which a child gets drunk. A child elephant. But he gets super drunk and he ends up in a tree with the mouse, and the crows start picking on him and go, how'd you get up here? And they're like, we don't know. And they figure, it must have been your ears. Like, that's the logical leap you make, just because the ears are huge, that you can actually fly. And then they convince him, because they pluck a feather from one of the crows, that the magic feather is what makes him fly. And honestly, this movie just blew by at such a brisk pace. I mean, they spent a majority of it busting on Dumbo and his mom, which he gets separated from, as we know. Yet I'm spoiling this. It's from 1941. If you don't know it, it's on you. But yeah, the kind of thing is they spend a lot of time showing the mouse who's standing in Dumbo's corner, which is kind of great, considering they're considered natural enemies. It's classically anyway, and the mouse actually crawls to the ringleader's bed each night and sits on his pillow and whispers in his ear all sorts of ideas, like, you're going to put Dumbo in the show, and he's going to wave a flag at the end, and he's going to do all this. And weirdly enough, the ringmaster also wears a hat to bed, because the mouse also crawls up on the hat at times. Anyway. Yeah, so yeah, you got all these little bits here and there. One of the things that I found most curious early on is that the whole stork sequence, where you have all of this entire circus set up in southern Florida, and in one night there's this humongous invasion of storks dropping off baby animals. Like, if you're running that circus, I realize this is one of the least things you should worry about in a highly implausible movie, because it's, again, a cartoon. But you gotta wonder what the ringleaders, the owners, think, that suddenly they're like, hey, we went to bed this one night and we had 50 animals, and now tonight we have 150 animals. Like, the next day we have 150 animals, because some of them had multiple, big litter, as compared to one elephant. The tigers had, or the lions or whatever, they had 4, or at least. So, yeah, there's just how do you fit them all inside of Casey Jr., the train? They must have been prepared for it. They're like, all of our animals are pregnant all at once, and now they're all going to have babies all at the same time. Okay. Yeah. I know that's not a big concern, but right off the bat, it was just like, this is weird. I realize we don't want to tell kids in a movie theater how babies are made or how they're born, but come on. It's got to be kind of weird for anybody watching it or in the movie. So, again, just a cartoon. I'm not really concerned about it. I'm not angry or anything. It's just weird. So they spend most of the time, busting on Dumbo because he's different. And that's the lesson. Hey, you know what? Even if you're different, you're still, you're worth something. You're not, you shouldn't be shunned by the other elephants, which those ladies are just, the lady elephants they're just, oh, high society, and we're respectable elephants. Well, but when you compare this to the much more elaborate and real world sounding Tim Burton version from just a year or so ago, there's not a whole lot of story here. It's just Dumbo's shunned, Dumbo gets drunk, Dumbo learns that maybe he can fly, and then immediately, it's not even like a trial and error kind of thing, like immediately loses a feather halfway down doing his big stunt on the first try. And the mouse is like, come on, I'm right. He's riding him, by the way. You can fly. It was just a trick. The leaf is, the feather isn't a thing. And then, zoom, he flies. And that's the end of the movie. Everybody's happy. The mouse becomes his agent and signs contracts. They're rich. His ears are insured for $1 million, which was probably a lot of money in 1941. I mean, that would be technically a billion today. So, yeah, it's over and everybody's happy. And I guess he's reunited with his mom. Sure. It's it. It's not a bad movie at all. It's fun. It's adorable. The songs are classics. Especially in the pink elephant sequence is just insanity. It is some of the most insane, trippy, don't get stoned and watch that animation ever. Well, if you do, just be prepared for a freak out. That's some crazy stuff right there. So yeah, it's menacing at times. It's really freaky. So take that for what you will. That's your choice. It would make more sense if you got drunk and watched it. But yeah, hallucinogens probably aren't a good mix with Dumbo about halfway through. Anyway, that's Dumbo. So yeah, that's for kids. Drunk elephants flying around. Yeah, it's not going to give your kids proper sex education, I'll tell you that much. But hey, you got at least entertaining elephant stories compared to the last one. So, yay. It's a classic for a reason. And it's fun, and it's super short. So if you haven't watched it, it's time to dive in. It's going to only blow an hour of your day. What else are you going to do? Let's pick tomorrow's. We'll see. 445. Yeah, we may have had this one before. 445. We have not. I don't know what this is. It's a movie, though. We're in the Q's. There is literally 2 Q named movies in this entire list so far. I don't know if they've added more to Disney Plus since launch, but 2 of them are 444, which is Quack Pack, and that's a series, I think. And 445 is Queen of Katwe. Come on. Focus. Is that where I'm at? There we are. Queen of Katwe. Katwe? Yeah, I'm probably saying it wrong. Katwe? I have no idea. But we'll come back here tomorrow and we'll have seen it. You and I. Hopefully you will have seen it as well, because that's what I'm asking you to do here with me. Try not to do this alone. Come on. If so, so be it. And I'll tell you all about it tomorrow on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you then.